massaging you before? And before I can say anything, he started to massage me. I was so tickled. You see my face, I laughed until distorted. I told my wife, take a photo, take a photo. See, this is proof. The proof is he massaged my back. Few moments later, one couple came down and sat at the far table. And he said, do you know who that is? I said, no. They are the owners of the resort. Would you like to meet them? That's called referral, right? You know, I said, no, I'm on vacation. And he said, they would like to meet you. Mr. Tan! You would like to meet this lovely family, very lovely, yeah? Then the guy said, come over. So I told my kids, okay, go and swim, this is business lunch. So I went over, I sat with him, and he said, do you like my resort? I started off with compliments. Remember compliments? You start say all the right things, okay? I'll tell you this what's good about your resort, and I'm very sharp. So I said, this is good, your food is value for money, blah, blah, blah. You say, you're right, all right, spot on. Tell me how I can improve on my resort. And my wife already talked about it. We are just business people, we say, you can have done this, you can have that. I said, you know that little hill at the corner, you should do an adventure thing, you can even do a mini bungee, and blah, 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 you can do that, you don't have a spa, you don't have... He was so impressed. He asked me, who are you? I said, I'm a business coach from Singapore. He said, I've never seen someone so sharp before. Follow me. Follow him. Where? He went to the center block and he said, I have existing 50 unsold units. He opened the penthouse, let me see, the 3-bedroom, the 2 bedrooms, the 1 bedroom, and he said the total amount is worth 50 million ringgit. About 12,000 US dollars. 12 million US dollars. Get someone from Singapore to help me market. Are you listening to me? I got a listing for 50 units of real estate worth 12 million US dollars, and I'm not a real estate person. I'm a motivational speaker. You understand? So if I can do it, did you wish it was you? Okay? That's the power of the likability. And henceforth, I passed the contract to someone else, and now he's building another city in Batam, that's Indonesia, and he still come back to me for consultation, and we became friends. Are these quality network? Yeah? Okay? Where did I get it? Was I looking for it? No. I was just being naturally attractable. Okay? That's the... I'm friendly to anyone. I talk to the bellboy. You do not know where the opportunity is going to come. Be nice to everyone. Take this, write this down. Graciousness outperforms aggression any day. Graciousness outperforms being aggressive any day. Okay? I actually learned this from a very rich businessman who I accidentally banged into his car while looking for some real estate in a high-end area. I was driving and his car was stationary. I slammed into his car. He came up. He was cool about it. He said, you slammed into my car? I said, I admit. You paying for it? I said, I admit. He said, what are you doing here? And I kept quiet. He said, you're looking for real estate, right? I said, yes. You see the empty plot of land? Do you want to partner me in building one pair of semis? Who was I? I was the guy that just wrecked his car. He didn't choose to be emotional. He chose to take advantage and seize the opportunity. Okay? Why do you like a certain girl or a certain guy? Same reason, is the way you make me feel. So, care about people's feelings, you will start seeing opportunities coming in. Are you enjoying this?
Yes.
Are we pressed for time? Do I have my full hour? Full 1 hour? Yeah, because we started a bit late. What's the referability factor? Because I hear music already. You know, Academy Awards, when the music coming in, What's the referability factor? Referability factor is very powerful because if people refer you, you cut down on your marketing costs, isn't it? Philippines, yesterday I heard on the news, is the highest Facebook penetration country in the world, right?
Yes.
First lady, roughly how many friends do you have on your Facebook? How many friends do you have on Facebook? Roughly, few thousand, right? The gentleman, how many? 2,000. That's quite a lot. Okay, so the average in Singapore for a a person that's slightly engaged in Facebook, 300. Mine is almost max at 5,000. So if we say something like a low 1,000, everybody 1,000, is it fair? 1,000 friends. Now if you meet one person, two person, three person, you technically can get access to 1,000 of his friends if he posts something on Facebook. So you see 3 people a day, you technically can go into 3,000 people. You understand this? If they refer you, you are going to be boom time shortly. Today is about 150 of you here, and I'm doing a speech. All I need is 3 people who love my speech today and recommend me to any corporation here in the Philippines, to your staff or to anyone that will hire me next year. My business goes up by 3-fold. 150 of you, all I need is 3 people, and I think maybe more than 3 people like me, but just 3 of you would just take an effort and say, hey, this guy is really good. Go and tell Resorts World, go and tell your telco company, whatever. Because all of you have spouse who work somewhere else, brother, sister, right? Now, one job is to replace today's job. Because Lloyd might not call me back again, but he might. Would you like him to come back again next year? Yes! Lloyd, pretty so. And then the other 2 are new jobs, isn't it? Now every time I go on stage, do you know that I have a potential of bursting my business, rocketing it by 5 to 10 folds every year? Okay? You got to do it right. You got to do it right. Even if the client didn't buy from you, the 10 people that you show the house, if they say, I'm sorry I didn't buy from you because this is not suitable for me, but they say, you are really good, I'm willing to pass your name to someone. Okay? I use 1 or 2 real estate people because, number 1, they're extremely trustworthy. I can hand him my keys and I know nothing's going to get stolen. When my tenant breaks a tap or what, he fixes it and he just says, okay, this is the bill. So easy, convenient. Does that make sense? Okay? So you need to understand that the referral power is extremely strong. Do you have the ability to give people reasons to promote you or your product or your service while eliminating the risk? What's eliminating the risk? Referring someone is a risk. If I refer you to my friend and you didn't do a good job, my friend will me.
Well, you send me that kind of real estate agent.
Okay? Are you at risk? Are you a risk? Are you a risk to be if someone referred you? Okay. What makes you referable? Your knowledge and your competency. No 2 ways about it. Okay? People like to buy from people who seem to know what they're talking about. Your product knowledge, extremely important. Number 2, promise. You do what you promise to do. This, if you cannot see, is a photograph I take of my false ceiling in my office right above me. There are 3 fingerprints here. At that time, the guy that did my landline, the cable, he ran through the roof and then he closed the last part of the false ceiling and it went down to my computer. But his fingers were dirty and there were 3 fingerprint marks. And I said, Wong, are you going to clean it off? He said, Mr. Chua, I should be cleaning it off, but I'm really late. I didn't know that this project would be taking so long. I will come back and clean it tomorrow because I promised my other client I'll get his things fixed before the end of the day. I said, no problem, go to the other client. He went to the other client, the next day he didn't turn up. I called him, I thought you were coming. He said, by the time I reached that client, the client said it was too late to start. So now I'm at the client's place. If I finish early, I'll come and clean it for you. He didn't come. I called him the next day. And I said, you didn't come. He said, yeah, you know how busy things are. May I ask kindly of you that if I pass your office anytime within the 3 weeks, I will come up, I will clean for you. I said, okay, I'm reasonable, no problem. 3 weeks, right? 3 years later, it's still there! And I refuse to clean it. Because that is his calling card. He's saying, I'm unreliable. When I say things, I don't keep my word. Please don't hire me. Okay? If you want to be referable, don't leave bad stains like this behind. What else? You need to be professional about things. Professional doesn't mean being formal.
So stiff, so formal, so boring.
Boring, you know. Some of you mistaken professionalism as boring. Professionalism is to be at your best whether you're in the mood or not. Know your stuff very well, give all the best advice. That's professionalism. But you can be friendly, you can be lovable. If they like to hang out with you, even if they don't have any kind of real estate business with you, that's the attractability factor. Unlike real estate people, insurance people sometimes people avoid more than real estate people, isn't it? Real estate people can be quite exciting because buying a new house can be quite exciting, isn't it? But I happen to like my insurance agent. Because one day when I was going back to my office and I tried to open my door using the punch key, and he said, Christian, your office is still using punch key punch. I said, yeah, that's very old fashioned. I said, what is yours using? He said, mine's using voice activation. Wow, I'm impressed. How does it work? I said, I go near the door and I shout, oh, please open the door for me! My secretary will come and you open the door. And that's voice activation. You know, I like him because it's funny. It's friendly. Got it? Okay, so what makes you referable is all these factors. So if you want to just take a quick snapshot, then I'm going to move on. So what are people saying about you? If you ask your friends, you ask your client, give me 3 adjectives that describe me. What do you think people will say about you? You need to think about this. Honest, funny, generous. You know, people will describe you over something, right? They ask me, what do you think about this speaker? What do you think? Oh, I think he is. And then they give a few adjectives, right? And every speaker has different adjectives, right? What do you think people describe you by? That's very important feedback. Okay? Your reputation is everything. Make it good. A lot of motivational speakers will ask you to do this. List down 3 USP, your unique selling proposition. Tell me 3 reasons why should I buy from you. Good. Make sure you know your 3. I think you've gone through this. The more painful but useful thing I want you to do is name me 3 reasons why people will not buy from you. That's better. This is the one that is chasing your customers away. We don't want to do this. As speakers, what are the 3 reasons why you will not be hired? No speaker ever asked me that. What are the 3 reasons why you think people don't like me? They always like to ask, oh, what are my strong 3 points? The 3 weak points are the important ones. Yesterday, I had one obnoxious speaker writing to me in bold caps. Bold. Mr. Christian Chua, I have 2 university degrees and I'm a don't know what representative of Pearson publication, blah blah blah. I would like to collaborate with you in big bold text. And then he put his name. I just deleted the mail. You know what I mean? Isn't that kind of approach that there's no way I'm going to market you or work with you if you have very strange behavior. Got it so far? You got 2 more to go. You understand the 3? First one, attractability. Number 2, likability. Third one, referability. Now this is called lovability. And what's lovability? It's one more step where you win people you paid for, you win people are forever in debt, or they love you, they are your cheerleaders, you changed their lives, whatever. You did something to touch them, now they are forever, I will die for you. Have you got someone like that in your life? I learned this when I was very young. I owned a printing company. My father-in-law's close friend was in Malaysia. First day I went to Malaysia, he brought me around, he showed me the ropes, and then we went around to Central Market and all those. And I realized something, everywhere he walked, people came to him and said, Pak Roger, how are you Roger, Pak Roger? And they were doing this. And I said, Uncle, why are so many people behaving like that? When you go here, you go Central Market, you go to Batu Cave, people are behaving like that. He said, boy, in life, invest in people. You'll never know when you need them. Okay, that's called lovability factor. And I picked that up. If you are on the road one day and you see one guy changing his tires, if you stop and you help him, you'll be very happy. But if it's raining and it's wet, and you stop and you take out an umbrella and you shelter him, he'll be even more grateful. If you don't have an umbrella, but you and him in the rain, changing the tires, he's going to be your cheerleader. He's not going to say, thank you, selamat po, and go off. He says, give me your name card. One day, let me buy you dinner, isn't it? or let me buy you coffee. That's when the relationship builds. And another time when you need his help, he will 100% say, of course I will. And that one critical moment that you need to break through a market or a connection or a phone call, someone will say, I'll do it for you. I will do it for anyone else. I will do it for you. That will change your life. You understand that? No one ever succeeds on his own. It's a lot of help. And that's a new definition of human resource. I've never done it on my own. I have so many people who are always willing to help me. Recently, I met one guy who wants to market me as a body language expert in this country. And then I gave my fees. I said, I'm not doing less than $5,000 US, blah, 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 blah. After spending some time with him, I realized that he needed to do this because he's financially very drained. And he needs to get out of this financial situation. And I said, if I know that, and now that I know that, I'm going to do it for you for free. Okay, professionally, I always want a certain piece. But if it's helping someone, I have a great sense of satisfaction helping. And I'll say, I'll do it for you for free. I'm going to help you make the money. You're going to get out of your position. He cried. But am I going to have a cheerleader now? Okay? So that's what you call the lovability factor. Wow people when they're least expected. Do something great for them. Okay? And then you'll start having a lot of people that will help you when you need them. At the end of a meeting, when you meet someone, you show the customer. If your objective is just purely close the sale, you're going to be very mechanical. Okay? If your objective is, let me make him a friend. Okay, these are the objectives. Are you going to make him an ambassador, a cheerleader? He's going around talking to you. This was the greatest real estate guy I've ever seen. This is not really just professional, but it's a character. She's fantastic. Would you like someone to say that? How do you do it? So when you are focusing on that, your whole sales change, the way you handle your sales. But you can also have a supporter where if you ask for their help, they will help you, but not like ambassadors, they go around promoting you. Okay, so this is level 1, this is level 2. Then most of your customers are probably now at the neutral. Okay, they're just customers, hi, bye, we met you, Mr. Nice Guy. Then there are some customers you offended or something, and then they say, I'll never buy from you again. But there are some customers like Aruba will write nasty emails that goes viral, and that's called the adversary. But fortunately, the guy knows how to do it, and then he recovered. Yeah, the aeroplane story that we're talking about. Okay, so you ask yourself, if I had a moment, but we don't have a lot of time, if you had a moment to place your percentage, how many of your customers became ambassadors, how many supporters, how many neutral, how many defectors, how many adversary, you roughly know why you are or you are not getting the referrals. Okay? Are we good, everyone? Yes. Learning something? Yes. Good. Okay, so the final one we talk about is called the visibility factor. And I always tell people one thing. If people do not know what you do, they can't help you. If people do not know what you do, they can't help you. Think through of your family members, do they know you're in real estate? I make sure people know I'm in professional speaking. I don't ask them for any favors, but at least if the inquiry comes by, they think of me. Okay, so the first thing is, if people do not know what you do, they cannot help you. If people, during your festival season, what you doing on real estate? What type of real estate? Or then you do things very vaguely, people cannot remember what you're doing, they cannot help you. Okay? So that's the first thing I want to talk about. Number 2, social media, Facebook. How many of you are leveraging on it? Look at your Facebook now and see what are the last 10 posts. What do you post? There should be a variety of posts. 1 at least out of 10 should be a real estate kind of post, but not spamming. Okay? You create a nice story that people enjoy reading your posts. You entertain, you educate, you engage. 3 rules of thumb, very easy. You entertain. So I put up the I love Philippines today on my Facebook. Then later maybe I put the horse. So what? You entertain them. Okay, you educate. Once a week, I'll have a motivational Wednesday, motivational Friday, because they know I'm a motivational speaker. So they love following me because I make very good sense. Okay, and you also engage. You ask questions, or when people ask you questions, you interact. Okay, very simple rule of thumb. Any of your friends that's not in this real estate ever tell you, hey, you are self-promoting too much? Any of you fear that? Too much self-promotion. Ever? No one? So I don't have to touch this point, eh? Yes or no? You're afraid people tell you self-promotion. Hey, listen. You look at them and you tell them, if I stop self-promoting, you feed my kids. Right? Those people who work for corporations out there, their company promotes their product for them. People like us, who have no salary and we survive on every deal that we close, we need to feed our families. So we need to do a bit of self-promotion shamelessly. Okay, but do it tastefully, but we shouldn't be afraid of those people who say, why are you always self-promoting? Do it tastefully. Okay, that's called the visibility factor. Karuba handled the rest all very nicely. Do your Google search. Is your name there? If you are not searchable, you don't exist. Okay? So when you put things up, I know this Malaysian guy, Johan from Malaysia, now he's doing this and I think is great. Every unit that he has, he walks through, hi, my name is Johan, my real estate number is this. Very funny. And then he says, what this number and it's how many 100,000 ringgit. If you are interested, call me. Very fun, because anyway, your Facebook people are your friends. Right? They see you in action, they're tickled. But if you're interested in that property, you call him. Simple as that. Now, do you add your clients to your Facebook? Yes? Some yes, some don't know. Should I? I get this question all the time. Question, should we have two separate pages? A real estate page and a personal page. How many of you go to people's business page? I like to buy sunglasses, so I'm following you. No, right? No, most of the time we don't go. We will go to online sites if you want to buy something. Okay? We want to follow you as a human being. You happen to put up, oh, I closed this deal. We're happy for you, with you. Oh, congratulations. Right? So I ask you this question. Do you make your friends your fans? Or do you make your fans your friends? Do you make your friends your fans? Or do you make your fans your friends? Both. Both, okay? If you add me, you're not just my follower. I want to know you. I want solid 5,000 people who interact with me. And if I come to Philippines, I want to know you, I want to know your family. And a lot of people, after 2-3 years, they do not interact. I unfriend them, not because I hate them, but you're taking up valuable space in my social media. But 5,000 is quite a lot of people to know. Isn't it? Okay? So that's why I love you to interact with them and bring them in, because if they like following you, they're already your cheerleader. And if you post up 1 or 2 projects, they will tell their friends or they share that project, okay, to their 2,000 database and so on. Okay? Is there any question? Before I come down, I want to tell you something. Today is my 17-year-old son's birthday. I should be with him, but I'm not. Would you help me join in wishing him? Yes! His name is Joshua, and I'm going to record myself, and then I'm going to pen, and he's going to be shocked. 200 people is going to wish him. Okay. Is that okay? Okay. Silent, secretly, yeah? Hi Joshua, this is Daddy from Philippines, and I'm sorry I can't be with you today, but I really like to wish you a happy birthday. And guess what? I have a lot of people here also want to wish you a happy birthday. 1, 2, 3! Happy birthday! Thank you everyone, thank you Green Circles! Have a successful night!
Let's stay on stage, please. to receive our conversation. And for this, may have it again, Mr.